Welcome back to Watanagashi. So, where we last left off, we listened to the story of how Oyashiro-sama's curse actually went. So, I am not really sure how Mion is going to feel about this. So, let's continue reading. When I went to the tent, Mion was waiting for me and she was nowhere to be found. I made her wait so long, maybe she got mad and went home. She probably gonna find out and get pissed that Shion told him the story and stuff like that. Oh man. After asking some adults passing by, I heard that she went home, talking to some relatives. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but my regret for having made Mion wait wasn't enough to triumph over the impression Takano-san and Shion's uncanny story left on me. Oh man. Serial murder incidents had happened 4 years in a row. Would tomorrow's events make this the fifth? Oh, absolutely. I know it's gonna happen. And from what I know, Tomotaki-san will die and Takano will go missing. I just know it. I remember from the last game it happened. But anyway, tomorrow's events make this fifth. And the possibility that someone from Hinamizawa was carrying this all out under the guise of the curse. The queer tradition of ritual sacrifice entirely unbecoming of the Showa period we lived in. I regretted it a little, though it was too late. If none of those creepy stories had anything to do with me, then I should have let Mion pull me away from that crowd. I felt a little ashamed about letting my cheap curiosity get the better of me. A little bit of a nighttime scenery right there. Ah, new tips. Nice. From the scrapbook 1, 2, 3, and festivals around the corner. Nice. A little elbow grease. Nice little achievement there. Alright, so we got a lot of tips to read. Beautiful. So let's start from the first one. From the scrapbook part 1. Oyashiro-sama's curse. In the ancient Onikafuchi village, the anger of Oyashiro-sama, his curse, was feared above all. However, it is seldom stated anywhere what eventually happens and what sort of divine judgment, curse, befalls them when Oyashiro-sama is angry. From various reports, all hell will break loose. Demons will come flooding out. The miasma from hell will flood outward and kill every villager, letting not a single one escape. The ones evoking images of the village being annihilated stand out the most. These terrifying ideas of divine punishment are in alignment with many other religious beliefs regarding the apocalypse, hell, and it's easy to imagine that they are just ways of convincing people to obey the teachings in order to prevent such an end. The conditions for inciting Oyashiro-sama's wrath are likely the same as the taboos in Onikafuchi village. I believe that when an act was performed that violates one of these taboos, Oyashiro-sama was termed angry, and in order to quell his anger, they would perform the aforementioned sacrificial ritual. Really? Oh yeah, we're getting more into it already. Let's read part 2. The human sacrifice ritual. The sacrificial ritual was a simple drowning involving plunging sacrifices into Onikafuchi swamp, which was considered hallowed. Of the rituals of the Onikafuchi village, this one was unique in that the sacrifice would sink slowly over the long course of 3 days and 3 nights. I believe that it wasn't so much the killing of this sacrifice that was important, but rather the symbolism of them sinking as the submerging of Oyashiro-sama's anger. For that purpose, they must have had a passion for learning various methods for keeping the sacrifice from sinking too quickly, to force them to sink more slowly. Unfortunately, as far as I can tell from the records, those methods were not recorded. My thoughts are that they may have used logs or some similar material to create a raft, then set up a scaffold on there, hung the sacrifice up with ropes, and let them sink little by little over time into the swamp. However, if that were the case, it would not be strange if the ritual implements used for such a ceremony were honored as holy and enshrined somewhere. Whatever drowning involves when it comes to sacrifices sounds a bit unpleasant. Alright, let's read part 3. Implements used for the ritual. Ritual tools utilized for ancient religious ceremonies are commonly referred to as implements or ritual implements, and even now, some of them are enshrined on the property of Faru Shrine and the 3 families. However, the identifiable tools are all decorative, and none appear to have been used in rituals governing the dark side of Onikafuchi village. As the Edo era came to a close and many traditional rituals were lost, were they lost as well? Or perhaps buried in the darkness? I don't believe so. Both the implements used on the nights of the feast of Onikakushi and those used during the sacrificial ceremony must still exist, enshrined away from the eyes of the masses. Without a doubt, they exist here today at this very moment in Hinamizawa. Also, I'm nearly certain where they've been enshrined. What was once looked steadfastly has, for some reason, changed this year to a cheap-looking padlock. He may be able to do something about such a lock. However, it is not far from the assembly hall, nor is it ever far from the presence of people. However, I will not give up. The night when it becomes a blind spot to every villager in Hinamizawa is coming soon. Soon, it will be Watanagashi. Ooh, a little bit creepy there. Festival's around the corner. Let's check it out. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Hey, are you worn out already? Tomorrow's the real thing. We're gonna be partying until morning, until the very end of it all. Got it? Got it. I'll give it everything I've got. Well, alright then. Youth is the greatest. Good work, everyone. Tomorrow is Watanagashi at last. Let's get some shut-eye in and save our energy for tomorrow night. Tomorrow is finally Watanagashi. Festivals are split into 2 groups, those who enjoy them and those who support them. The former only need prepare their minds, but the latter needs not only that, but also painstakingly crafted plans and preliminary arrangements. While the general majority attending goes about enjoying the festival without a care in the world, will be strained the whole way through. Why? You sure as hell know why, because the beer after everything's over is the best damn beer you'll ever have. At times like these, it's best to have energetic, physically fit people. It wouldn't be worth it if you didn't do your best until the end, enjoying it the whole way. Oh, he's here. Oishi-san came in. Everyone hurried to stand up. Hello, everyone. Excellent work out there. You can be at ease. Thank you, sir. Not even my seniors, who usually talk big about themselves, can hold a candle to Oishi-san. We all bow as if we were one of those cheering squads of old. Corrado Oishi, a detective just waiting to retire, one who doesn't pay too much mind to rules and regulations, and doesn't do too much in the way of real work. He looks like a rotten old man with a penchant for dirty jokes. Oh boy. My seniors, though, tell me he was a real fighter in his younger days, and that he may or may not have quite a heroic legend trailing behind him. Anyway, he surely had much more dignity and presence in the room than the section chief who came in with him. Everyone, I really, really thank you for your hard work on the preparations for the festival tomorrow. Everyone present stands upright and lends their ear to the chief's directions. We're on heavy alert for any thrill-seeking criminals expecting another incident like last year. I need all of you to focus your energy as much as possible in your mission to prevent any crimes from happening. Yes, sir. Of course, it would be best if nothing happened. However, everyone, please assume that an incident will, in fact, occur. Prevention is number one, but it probably won't be enough. This year, too, someone will die and someone will disappear. There's really no doubt about it. Everyone, apart from the section chief, smiled painfully. Oishi-san, that won't do. We need to be more serious about this. The important part isn't to get past the night of the festival. It's to be able to quickly, swiftly, and aggressively pursue whatever does happen tomorrow night. I won't tolerate anything less than your best. Clench those cheeks. We're gonna rip all the skin off the ghost of Yashiro-sama's curse. Yeah. Ain't this amazing? So we read all these scrapbooks and this one around too. Let's see how much tips we got. Oh wow. That's actually a lot of these tips though. Interesting. Alright. So let's see, what was the end of that chapter? Oh, it's the end of chapter 6. So we're now going on chapter 7. 5 chapters of these good old slice of life stuff. Good old times. So yeah, let's see how chapter 7 will go. Wow, it's Keiichi-kun. Good morning, good morning. Reina was ecstatically waving her arms at me, already brimming with energy. What do you mean, good morning? It's already evening. Just say hello or something. But, this is the first time I've seen you today, so I think good morning is right. It's right. You could have said good evening, but... oh well. I got it. Okay then, good morning it is. Good morning, Reina. I grabbed Reina's head and rubbed it with my hand. She squirmed, reveling in the motion like a cat. Hey, Kei-chan. Sorry about yesterday. I left without telling you. Ah, no, it's my fault. Sorry for making you wait so long. Are you talking about setting up for the festival yesterday? How was it, Keiichi-kun? Did you do your job properly? Yes. The slight muscle pain throughout my body and my sluggish movements were already obvious. I did great. I'm pretty worn out now, though. I grinned dryly and the three of us break out into laughter. Where's Satoko and Rika-chan? Are we meeting up with them at the festival? Yup. Rika-chan's actually been there since yesterday because she has such an important job. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I think Satoko-chan stayed with her, so they're already at the shrine. Right, I just remembered. Today was Rika-chan's big performance. She'd been practicing especially hard for this day. As her friend, I needed to make sure I went and cheered her on. Alright, let's go right away. Yeah! Alright. As we got closer to the shrine, we started passing by more people and seeing a lot of parked cars. Dang! It began to get noisier too. I thought I could hear something like a Bond dance song. Without being able to restrain my impatience, I dashed up the entire flight of stone stairs. Keiichi-kun, you're going too fast. Wait for me. Man, Kei-chan, you're such a little kid. Okay. Whoa, the shrine grounds. They were packed with people. It was a festival if I ever saw one. Just like in the last game. Oh man, I'd love to see how this one will go. If I ever saw one. Wow, they went all out this year too. Amazing, amazing. They're coming from Hinamizawa. Huh? The bedridden old man from the Kimiyoshi branch family's here too. I think that old guy went home from Watanagashi last year and stayed in bed. Stayed in bed ever since. Yeah, there were a lot of villagers here that I didn't really know. They must have all been pouring in just for today. Oh, it's Satoko-chan. Hey. Hey. Oh, if it isn't everyone. Yes, hello to you all. Yo, Satoko. There's a lot of people today. Don't get lost in the crowd, okay? What? Who do you even think you're Oh man, I'm lost that thought there. Who do you even think you're talking to? Satoko too seems somehow energetic. Of course, I'm the same way. Huh? Where's Rika-chan? She still has free time, doesn't she? Rika was giving her respects to the mayor and other important people. She shall come before long. I see. Rika-chan is the shrine maiden for today's festival after all. It's probably a pain for her to say hello to all the elders. It really is a pain. Hello, everyone. Oh, and she broke down in cute thought right there. Rika-chan is what she said. Oh my god. I wanted to take you home. Rika-chan wore an immaculate shrine maiden outfit that looked fresh off the shelves. It was a perfect fit for her somehow mystical appearance. How does it fit? It's not too long, is it? My grandma gave me some safety pins just in case the sleeves are too long. It's alright. It really is comfortable. As she spoke, she began to do some twists and stretches. It's great, it's so cute. Oh man, the look on her face. There was approximately one person here getting a nosebleed from watching Rika-chan move. Oh man. I wish I can see the animation for this, but I don't know. I wonder if I can see it on the old sprite. Don't you think she's cute? Don't you? If you don't, then she'll be all mine and I'll take her home with me. I think she's really cute. Totally cool. Enough that I want to pretend to be her big brother or dad and take pictures with her. If we take a picture from two different places and make it stereoscopic, we can eat, or rather stare at, a real-life Rika-chan at our houses whenever we want. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Reina's eyes and mine glittered with stars as our noses bled and we drooled. Amusing. Rika, you'd best stay away from them. Yes, or I might get locked away in a basement somewhere. Oh man. You look like you're enjoying it though, Rika-chan. Me? You're being harsh. We all laughed together again. Okay, let's not hang around here. Let's get to the festival. There's not much time left until Rika-chan's big debut. You're right. Great. Let's go, everyone. Yeah. Yo, if it isn't the daughter of Sonozaki, eat up. The yakisoba is packed full of pork. Oh man, it's making me hungry. This year we filled it up as much as we could. We even put in fried calamari. Gotcha, old-timer. The yakisoba this year looks like quite an achievement. You have squid too. You put a ton of time into this, didn't you? Wow, it's tasty, it's tasty. Yeah, the squid is delicious, but the aroma is just fantastic. It's wonderfully compensate for how soft it tends to be. There's a delightful amount of squid and pork in it too. Yep, not bad at all, I say. Haha, Kei-chan, you sound like you could walk into a cooking program and become the host. Yeah, when I see Keiji-kun acting like it's so good, it somehow tastes even better. I don't discriminate among delicious food, so anything that I say is tasty has got to be worth trying out, right? Then Keiji, please give us your opinion of this yakisoba again. I'll do it in 2 words. Absolutely scrumptious. If I had a second stomach, I'd buy another one right now. Having heard my 3-star rating, a whole line of people suddenly formed in front of the yakisoba stand. Oh my god. Wow, that's amazing. Kei-chan said it was so good that a little crowd started to form. Not bad. It was nothing to brag about, but I still decided to stick out my chest and put on airs. Oh man. Alright, anyway. Oh, is that so? Then perhaps I shall try it out. Mister, could I perchance bother you for one takoyaki? Satoko bought a stick of takoyaki balls of fried octopus from the adjacent stand, and after blowing on it, put one of them into her mouth. How is it, Satoko-chan? If you give it a good rating, then Reina will buy it too. Chomp, chomp, chew, chew. Gulp. Now it's time for the Hinamizawa Michelin judge Satoko Hojo to give her impressions. Oh man, she's taking way too long to think about it. Though she was all for it a moment ago, Satoko hesitated to give her thoughts. Hey now, what's the matter? Everyone else takes one of their own and puts it into their mouths. Huh? Reina got gift. Mine's bad too. There's no octopus in it. This takoyaki vendor, could this be some sort of summer festival only octopus free takoyaki stand? An evil takoyaki stand that skimped on the octopus because they figured it would make them good money today. Ah, mine has some. Yeah, it's pretty good considering there's octopus in it. How am I supposed to explain that this octopus-free takoyaki is any good? Everyone wondered about that. Our quizzical looks seemed to be drawing equally dubious stares from the people in line. How about this? Takoyaki without any octopus is really healthy. And even people who don't like octopus can eat this delicious takoyaki. After hearing that, several surprised guests left the line. Gosh darn it! It had the exact opposite effect. Alright then, I'll give it a try next. A self-inspired take on takoyaki in which you can clearly taste the simple flavors of the flour, green onions, and pickled ginger. The unaffected taste is bolstered by the absence of octopus. It wasn't half bad, but after hearing the "there's no octopus in it" clause, even more people left the line. Rika-chan, any good comments? You can be honest. 400 yen is too much for this. God, that was too honest. Even more customers leave the line, dealing a lethal blow. There were other takoyaki stands around, after all. Well, I mean, we might not want to be doing this. Hey, Satoko, you started all this, so give us a great big turnaround. I cannot do it. How do you expect me to lavish praise upon takoyaki without any octopus in it? God, you idiot! Satoko's angry outburst was the finishing blow. The customers are all gone. Huh? The guy is staring at us. Why is that? Why is that? Oh. Sigh. There's no saving this crowd. Perhaps I, Keiichi Maibara-sama, will lend a generous hand. Keiichi-kun, you could do it. We want you to save the takoyaki vendor who didn't put any octopus in. Don't smile as you say something so bitter. Alright, fine. This may be the only chance you'll get to see a pro at work, so watch carefully. I shoved the stick into an octopus-less takoyaki and crammed it into my mouth. As before, there wasn't any octopus in it, but Mion's had some in it. That was the important point, that is. The man who runs this takoyaki stand, he truly loves takoyaki in every meaning of the word. No, it could even be said that he adores it. Everyone gasped in surprise, including the takoyaki vendor glaring at us. This man truly does love takoyaki, and because he loves it, he doesn't want to create half-hearted, random ones. Isn't that right? The takoyaki vendor looked down, unsure. Those watching were listening intently, wanting to know why octopus-less takoyaki deserves such a high rating. Keiichi-san, if he really and truly loved takoyaki that much, why did he make takoyaki without octopus at all? Is he not betraying that very takoyaki? You may be right. In one sense, it is a betrayal. However, it's the best possible compromise this man could find. This man is making real takoyaki today, as he always does. However, only one or two of them on each stick are the real ones. Well, you're right. The one I ate had octopus in it. And considering it did actually have it, it didn't taste bad at all, you know? Right. That was a bona fide takoyaki. And as for the other ones, it was the biggest compromise he could make against the biases of the general populace, who all think that there need to be 8 pieces on the stick, or else it's not real takoyaki. Huh? Keiichi-kun, I don't understand what you mean. Why is one of them the real thing and all the other ones are fake? Why? The secret lies in the octopus. Mister, this octopus, it's true Akashi octopus, isn't it? In recent years, the number of octopuses caught in Akashi has decreased, and their prices have risen drastically. The prices are now so high that you wouldn't think of using them in takoyaki. Then the man who had been looking down this whole time mumbled, "Yeah, that's right. Akashi octopus, it's very expensive." But this man absolutely had to have the Akashi octopus. He could have bought much worse quality octopus for cheaper, as much as he wanted, and he would have still been able to fool everyone. There are plenty of other scamming takoyaki vendors who claim theirs are from Akashi, even though they're not. But this man wouldn't accept it. He wouldn't tell lies. Akashi octopus are supreme. He would never relinquish this one stubborn conviction. This man loved takoyaki. That's why he never lied. Yet, there was one point that he absolutely had to compromise on. What might that be? The number. The popular opinion is that a stick of takoyaki should have 8 pieces on it. Even if it's real Akashi octopus, he couldn't charge 400 yen for just 1 piece, could he? If he didn't have 8 pieces, nobody would buy them. This man wept over it. In order to make just one true piece of takoyaki, he wouldn't ever let himself lie through the other 7. Oh, whoa! The octopus-free takoyaki vendor burst into tears. I gently clapped one of his shoulders. No matter what anyone else says, I will never forget how genuine you are. You, sir, are a true vendor of takoyaki. You are the only one in the world with the right to call himself that. Clap, 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 clap. Yep, all that. As I embraced the shoulders of this man, shedding his manly tears, those watching delivered a round of applause, moved by my speech. Everyone, I beg of you, please, eat some of this true takoyaki vendor's takoyaki. If we don't treasure genuine men like this, then how can we protect the true path of the takoyaki? If nobody else will eat them, then I will eat them all. Whoa, whoa. Everyone watching is lining up. Keiichi-kun, you did it, you did it. I think it's more they thought Kei-chan's propaganda speech was interesting rather than that the takoyaki actually looked good. Kei-chan, you could probably sell plain old rocks if you tried. You would go over well at the entrance of Akihabara Station. Rika, I have never heard of this Akihabara. Where is it? Absolutely stunned at my successful pitch, the guy manning the stall next to this one called out to me. Hey, you guys, do that for my sweets too. Great. You all get the gist of it, right? It's your turn this time, Reina. Okay, I'll do my best. Oh, when apricot sweets are cold, they're very, very good. The apricot is sitting so quietly and nicely on top of the syrup. Oh, it's so cute. I want to take it home. Oh. It looks like she lost herself in this midway through. But a girl giving it such natural praise was itself bringing in some customers. A line was quickly forming behind Reina. Next up is the I can't even pronounce this. Next up is the okonomiyaki stand. Satoko, you're up. Well, she's never gonna... I don't know how this one will go. The crunch of the fried tempura batter mixed with yakisoba is simply to die for. With a huge piece of bacon laid on top, when you bite into it, it all comes flooding out. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, that's freaking great. Now I want to try some too. Then a huge line formed at my words. What on earth is this? So basically all these onlookers are just following us around to all the stands. When people hear about food from others and then try it for themselves, it tastes a lot better than it normally would. So that's it. Even Rika-chan was gorging herself on the food, getting sauce on the bib she put on to prevent her shrine maiden outfit from getting dirty. Nice! The older guys are getting into it too. Okay, K-chan, which one should I do? Right, Mion. You go to the stand next to that. Show them the depths of your power. Huh? But K-chan, the stall next to that is... Whoops. A goldfish scooping stand. A bit out of our element. No. As club president, I won't flee no matter who or what my opponent. Let's get started. I look forward to a splendid performance, Mion-san. The onlookers were also watching Mion with hopeful eyes. Welcome, welcome. Here's your net and bowl. Okay, here we go. The goldfish are energetic today. They really look delicious. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Small things like these, you could crunch them down whole and you're making it worse. This is not a food stand, damn it. Mutter, mutter. Mion-san, what in the world are you saying? Mi-chan, you eat them? Did you eat the one Reina caught last year too? No, I didn't say anything like that. Mion's face went red and she shook it. I can't even. I'm laughing so much that I can't pronounce that word. Vehemently in denial. Well, I mean, you just said so yourself that they really look delicious. Yes, you did indeed say so. My sister is omnivorous. She eats anything that can go in her mouth. Oh, Shion. If they taste good, then maybe I'll try one next time. Oh boy. No, Rika-chan, don't. You'll get sick. Wait a second. Hey, what the hell? Shion, how long have you been here? Hey, Akei-chan, Mion, everyone, good evening. Look at this. This is another awkward coincidence. Where did you come from, Shion? I've been here since the bit with the yakisoba. You were all so loud that I found you right away. Jeez, you've got nothing to do with this, do you? Go somewhere else already. Jeez, Mion, don't treat me so cruelly. Right, Kei-chan? You're okay with me being here, right? I bet he's gonna say yes. She asked, grabbing my arm and pushing her chest into it. Oh boy, look at Shion right there, being all lovey-dovey. Bounce. Keiji-kun, you're a pervert. Your nose is bleeding. Oh man, she was like, you pervert. When you squish a jelly donut, the jelly comes out, right? It's the same. This isn't something I have any control over. Is that right? Then will more come out if I squeeze harder? Oh god. Squeeze. Shion's, her cleavage, it's right up against my chest. Drip. Gah! Shion, what the heck are you trying to do? How vulgar! I seem to have misjudged you. What about my flat chest? Rika-chan glass... Oh my god. I can't even talk. Okay, anyway. Rika-chan clasps... What about my flat chest? Rika-chan clasps onto my other arm too. Rub. a plentiful, plump feeling on my left shoulder, and the sour sensation of a young, unripe fruit on my right. Oh. What the? Boom, boom, bang. Shion, Rika-chan, and I, our faces now bruised, fell to the ground, limbs sprawled. The hell? Nice job, Reina. Everyone's so dirty. Oh my god. Reina punched me. It really hurts. Rika, you get what you deserve. Sheesh. Now that Shion was here, the energy around us had increased by 120%. Your friends are so much fun, Mion. I never get bored of them. Well, despite you getting punched by Reina, I'm not surprised. Never get bored of them. Right. If you weren't here, it would be way more fun, you know. I want to stay with you all, but if I continue seducing Kei-chan, my sister looks like she's literally going to bite my head off. So I'll retreat for now. I'll be back. See you, Mion. Oh man, look at the look on Mion's face. Man, she's jealous. I know it. I know it. Don't be back. Get the salt. Someone get the salt. After teasing her older sister so much, Shion ran away into the crowd of people and disappeared. Oh man. Oh man. I feel that I have borne witness to a rare side of Mion-san. When Mi-chan is with Shi-chan, she looks kinda cute. Reina smiled happily, earning her a whack on the head from Mion. Don't say dumb stuff. Let's get to the next stand already. We went about just like that, really noisy and lively, to the other stands. We were paying money towards the beginning, but midway through, the guys running the shops thought we were just too funny, and we ended up being able to fool around without paying much more. Thump. The vigorous sound of a big taiko drum echoed through the air. Rika, it looks like it's time. Yep, looks like it. Right, it's just about time for Rika-chan to appear in the offertory dance. I'm a little nervous. Believe in yourself. All of your sweat will definitely amount to something, Rika-chan. Mion slapped hard on Rika-chan's back. That's right, you'll do fantastic, Rika. I'll do my best. Yeah, that's the spirit. I ball my hand into a fist and raise it into the air. We're rooting for you, Rika-chan. Go for it. Yay! Remember? Go for it. Yay! Rika-chan gave the best smile I'd ever seen, then pivoted on her heel and ran off. Okay, we should get going too. Right, let's go cheer her on. You mustn't. You must keep silent during the performance. I got it, jeez. I rubbed a hand through her hair. She was worried about her good friend up to the end. Then we'd better hurry. All the good spots will be taken. Come on. Mion ran off and everyone else followed a moment later. A large amount of people had already clustered into the tight space to watch the edifying dance. Wow, this is a lot of people. I turned around to look at everyone else, but nobody was there. Where did everyone go? They probably got lost among all these people. Finally, I spotted the back of Mion's head on the other side of the crowd. It definitely doesn't look like I can get over there. Well, we got separated, no big deal. We can just meet back up when Rika-chan's dance is over. I could just, you know what, I'll just pause it there for now. Start another save. So next part, let's see if we can continue more of chapter 7. So like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys later. Have a good one.